Howie Mandel, he likes us. Every time he has something wrong, he comes on our show. The return of Deal or No Deal on CNBC coming up June 12th, 9 p.m. 14th season already of America's Got Talent. NBC, of course, Tuesdays at 8 Central. Season 2 of Animals Doing Things on Nat Geo Wild. That premiered on June 2nd at 10 o'clock. So he is everywhere. 3 shows going on right now. And, of course, also the namesake of the Comedy Club at one of my resort destinations, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. Here he is, back for, I believe, a 5th time already. The very talented Howie Mandel. Good morning, Howie.
Good morning. This is my 5th time here?
I don't know. I made it up.
Maybe 5th or 6th.
That could be 7th.
I would say.
Know. Yeah, you love us. I don't know if you know this, but you love us.
I do love you.
Yeah.
I do love you, and thank you for having me on.
Well, here's the difference between us and other people. On this show, we've never tried to kill you, unlike Ellen DeGeneres. I saw that. I was in shock when I saw that.
I almost died on Ellen. Yeah, for those that don't know what you're talking about, she did this routine called the Masked Dancer, which was her take on the Masked Singer. And they had people come on, and they had to guess who was dancing, and they put a mask on me. And the mask was sans oxygen. There was no air, and I started dancing. They put the mask on me like seconds before I was to go out and dance, and they put the mask on, and I started dancing, and I realized I was inhaling my own breath, and I couldn't breathe. And I started to lose consciousness, and I actually sat down or lied down, or I was actually losing consciousness, which everybody thought was a great dance move. But you know what? I survived another day, and here I am to talk about Deal or No Deal tonight on CNBC.
That's right. Tonight, the return of Deal or No Deal on CNBC. And again, you're continuing to host the 14th season of America's Got Talent. And I have to tell you this, Howie Mandel, it's much easier to watch with Terry Crews, you and Simon Cowell, of course. Terry Crews and Gabrielle Union are great. I'm not casting aspersions on who they replaced, but what do you think?
Oh, I love everybody. Listen, I miss my buddies Mel and Heidi, but they went off to do. Mel is in the midst right now of a huge Spice Girls tour in the UK, and Heidi did something huge on Amazon. So working with Gabrielle Union and Julianne Hough at the table, I've just made some new friends who are beautiful and witty and funny and have so much to add to the show. And Terry Crews is just a huge add. He started on Champions last year, and right. He's got empathy and excitement. I'm thrilled with everybody, and I think the show's good this year, and the talent, which is what it's really all about, is top notch. So don't miss that. Tuesdays on NBC, AGT, and then Wednesdays on CNBC, Deal or No Deal. All new episodes at 9 o'clock. The new episodes have an added value besides the $1 million that a contestant could win. You could play a lucky at-home case game where if you pick the case with $10,000 in it, you could possibly win it. Just by sitting at home in your underpants with your remote, you could make some ka-ching.
What if I don't wear underpants? What if I'm sitting naked?
Then you'll have some cash possibly to buy yourself something.
Yeah, listen, you came on last year with us when you were bringing back Deal or No Deal after a long hiatus. And you talked, Howie, about all the new wrinkles and the new personalities. And I watched it, and it was every bit as good as the original Deal or No Deal. And the new wrinkles did make it better. And obviously, now with a new season coming, the response was every bit as good as what I thought.
I agree. And I couldn't be happier with the lovely people at CNBC for bringing it back, and they keep adding. Season 2 is even better than season 1 because we do have the at-home game where people can win money. And not only that, also on Saturdays I have another show on Nat Geo Wild called Animals Doing Things, based on that Instagram site, and it's me and my son, Alex Mandel. And we do that show Saturdays, 10 o'clock on Nat Geo Wild. And then I should say that if you want to watch something, all the shows we're talking about are good family viewing. But if you want to see something that is just for the adults, I recorded you just said it, at Atlantic City, my first stand-up special in 20 years.
Yep.
and that's on demand, so you can get that and watch that without the kids.
Howie, you're a busy guy. My God. I mean, the stand-up and the 3 TV shows, and of course, the season 2 Animals Doing Things. I was going to ask you if it's G-rated, but if it includes your son, it's got to be, right?
Oh, Animals Doing Things is is G-rated, and so is Deal or No Deal, and so is AGT. The only thing that would be R-rated or PG-17 would be my stand-up.
Right.
On demand.
You're like Bob Saget.
Watch tonight. I am.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah. And then, so if you watch Deal or No Deal tonight, I'll also be tweeting live along with the show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, will you answer people back? So if you're tweeting live and I go, Howie, it's Sid in New York, and you're on with me and Bernie this morning, and I like something that's going on at the time, will you answer those people, or you're just tweeting random stuff to the universe?
No, I will answer you.
What?
I actually talk to people, and I do. It's not just random. I mean, it allows me to say what I'm actually thinking and doing in the during the show. The hardest part for me when I'm hosting Deal or No Deal is to not throttle somebody and say, "You idiot, take the deal." So on Twitter.
I like that.
On Twitter, I can do that.
So what? Here's the question that most people want to know, which it's simple. You make more money doing Deal or No Deal or AGT?
I do everything out of the goodness of my heart. I don't do it for money.
No money.
I'm not making any money.
Zero.
The biggest money I make is these radio interviews, and thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, it's out. You're talking to our listeners, by the way, who are stuck on the westbound LIE, which is completely closed at Queens Boulevard. And so tell our listeners there about the beautiful briefcase models on Deal or No Deal tonight.
Okay, I love how you're able to fit your traffic report into my interview.
They're sitting there listening, Howard.
Yes, I love it. And beautiful. Well, the last time 10 years ago when the show was on, Meghan Markle came out of that.
Wow.
Came out of that show. And I think this year, this new season, if you watch tonight, you'll see that there's a possible future dictator of a foreign country. That is one of the models. I'll just tell you, it's an odd number, so you should guess that. You'll watch. That's fun too. Not only play the game for $1 million, but guess which one of those models will end up being the future dictator.
That is fantastic. Deal or No Deal, folks, coming up on CNBC later on tonight at 9 p.m. And, of course, the 14th season of America's Got Talent. That's on NBC Tuesday nights at 8. And Season 2 of Animals Doing Things on Nat Geo Wild with his son. And that did premiere back on June the 2nd. Howie, we're always happy for your continued success, and we love having you on the Bernie and Sid show, pal. Thank you so much.